Hey everyone, if you don't know what to plant, if you're new here and don't know what to plant in your backyard and what works and what doesn't, this video is for you. Check it out. So this is a native salvia. They have these beautiful purple flowers on the top. They bloom all season long, from the spring all the way to late fall. I always cut off the spent blooms and then they come right back. Banana trees do really well here. So I have a lot of banana trees and they all came from one single plant. So one thing you need to know is once the banana plant bears fruit, after it's done, it dies, so that's okay to cut it off. And obviously they have lots of babies. I have planted them all over the yard and I have given them away also. You know, they make great gifts. So in this bed I have lots of different perennials. So this one here I would like to point out. This is a native hibiscus. The blossom is bright red of this one. You know, they come out of these little pods. This one is not there yet, but it comes back every year. It's hardy. We had this crazy winter and it's coming back very strong. Then I have, and I will show you that later. Also, I have these agapanthus. They're beautiful. In the background, there's a tractor seed, also a perennial. It's called tractor seed because of the shape of its leaf, because it looks like a tractor seed. Here I have some papyrus. They always make a great statement. You have to be careful, they like to expand. So I'm always digging them out and planting them somewhere else or give them away. This one is a great plant to have in your yard. It's the echinacea. And they flower also from spring up to late fall. So whenever one of these beautiful blooms are spent, I just cut them off and they come right back. Then here in the background, I have various types of canna. I have red canna, yellow here in the back, and this variegated leaf is a Bengal canna. It's going to be bright orange. In the back there, it's coming back strong. It's lemon bamboo, so it's not invasive bamboo, but when it gets real cold, it dies down all the way to the bottom, but then it comes back. It gets pretty tall, so most of my neighbor's house will not be seen anymore, which was the whole intent. So then along the fence line, I have a lot of elephant ears. They get very large, they break up the monotony of the privacy fence. And, it's a perennial, so it comes back every year. Then over here in this bed, I have a few fan palms, Chinese fan palms, and they get big. They're beautiful. That makes quite a statement. And here again, I have a couple of agapanthus. To me, they look like, a beautiful firework. They bloom, about 2 to 3 months out of the year. They come in various colors. I have like a purple one. I personally like white, and they're doing well. There's another Chinese fan palm. And then I also want to point out this plant here. This is a split leaf philodendron. It's an evergreen, so that's really great. However, when it gets really cold, it does die down, but then it comes back. So this is a snowball bush. So right now it's done blooming. Over the spring it had over 60 blooms. They had these big round snowballs, absolutely beautiful. It's usually a bush, but I'm training this one to be a tree. Then I have a citrus tree here. This is a clementine. It has not had any fruit yet. They say it takes about 4 years, but it's doing well. It's nice and full. And then I have this fig. The fig gives me fruit, all season long. They're getting there. Check it out. And yeah, These are all plants that do really, really well here in the Charleston area. DM me for some, comments. Which one is your favorite plant?